Well, first of all, this is the World Championships. And we'll be competing for the World Championships, which qualifies the top two finishers for the London Olympics. From a world perspective, the World Championships are bigger than the Olympics. I was called by USA Basketball to coach the 18 and 19-year-old teams back in 2006 and 2007. And both of those teams that I was the head coach of, we won gold. We won gold in the Americas, which is the 18-year-old equivalent of the Pan Am Games. And then we won gold in the World Championships when those players turned 19. So we were able to win gold for 2 successive years. So the fact that now the time comes around and the Olympics are here and the national team is here, Gino Auriemma called me and asked me would I be interested, but really it's USA Basketball and a committee that has to select you. Carol Callan, the director of USA Basketball for the women, called and asked me if I'd be interested in coaching the national team as Gino's assistant through the 2010 season, which is the World Championships. And then there's a reassessment as to who moves forward to coach as we move forward to the 2012 London Olympics. On the 2nd, I'm going to go to Connecticut, to Hartford, and meet with the head coach, Gino Auriemma, and we're going to sit and talk basketball for a couple days, just he and I. Then we are moving from Hartford, Connecticut down to DC, where we're going to have a training camp from September 4th through September 8th. So then from September 8th, we go back to Hartford and play 2 exhibition games, one against Australia and one against Spain, on September 10th and 12th. On September 13th, we head to Europe and we fly to Spain to play in a preliminary tournament in Spain. Not positive about the exact dates there. I know we're getting to the Czech Republic, the host country for the World Championships, about the 19th of September. So we're probably going to be in Spain about a week, from the 13th to the 19th, somewhere in that range. That takes us to October 3rd is the gold medal winning championship game. So you want those '08 Olympians to have the first shot at repetitions, repeating, but then there's injury factors, there's availability factors. We have the most talented players in the world. There's no question about that. It's the putting them together that is so difficult, because our women are still competing right now as we speak, and they will be competing in the WNBA playoffs right up until the 21st. Our first game in the Czech Republic's the 23rd, and we're going to have girls playing, our women playing in the WNBA playoffs that could run to the 21st. So there's some players that we couldn't conceivably not even have with us until we're already over in the Czech Republic. This makes training very difficult, because while I say we start training on the 4th of September in DC, who is going to be there? Some membership of that pool of 20 will be there, but are they going to be the actual 12 players that make the team? That's what we don't know, and that's what is really difficult about our task. There's no better feeling in sport than to stand on the podium after representing the United States of America after you've won a gold medal. It's hard to describe. You have to do it to experience it. And as great as the national anthem is, and I want to always qualify my talk about the anthem, I'm not talking about the national anthem played for our fallen service veterans. I'm talking about sports national anthem. There's no better sports national anthem than when you're standing on that podium and you've won gold in a foreign country, and that foreign country was filled with flags representing the opponent, and you maybe had one American flag up there representing our ambassador, and you win, your team wins, and you're standing on that podium listening to the national anthem. There's just no better feeling ever than representing the United States of America. And I believe basketball is the best sport there is, so representing the United States with with the great sport of basketball. There's just no better feeling. There is pressure. I mean, that's something that people don't really realize, that when you choose to coach for the United States of America, USA Basketball are great people, and they tell you they really appreciate the fact that you've chosen. None of us get paid for this. This is volunteer work, and they tell you it's great. They really appreciate you, but they kind of get you to the side and say, yeah, we're the USA. USA doesn't finish second. USA is expected to finish first, and you know, if you don't finish first, you feel like you've let the country down, and that's why there's the pressure that there is, because it's one and out basketball at its highest level, but it's also representing your own country.